Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. I'm Dragoon. In the last episode we got the heck out of Helena. We managed to escape with Lavatiz and Shauna, and we're going to be moving northward toward Indel's castle. Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. There we go. Well, here's an enemy we haven't seen yet. And let's get Lavatiz to just get around it. Yeah, they're not very strong. That monster's really only ability is the fact that it can suck out your health and add it back to its own, but if you can kill them fast enough, it's not a big deal. So before we go any farther, in the last episode, when we beat Frugal to get out of Helena, Dart and Lavatiz leveled up. But more importantly, Dart got his newest one, Burning Rush. So we're going to be going ahead and working on that. I won't be using Burning Rush in boss battles as long as I remember. Just because Volcano does a lot more damage. Also, Lavatiz got his spinning crane, but we haven't maxed out Harpoon yet, so we're going to stick with Harpoon until that's already maxed out and done with. So now we can enter into the prairie. Ah, run away, run away! Lavatiz, can you keep going? I don't know where Dart got an accent from. Yeah. Running. Ow. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Does it hurt? It's just a scratch. If only the guards could be like that. But you gotta cover the wound. It can be treated later. We've gotta run first. I'll carry Lavatiz. Shauna, go first. Don't treat me like a child. I'll go along with you guys. I can walk by myself. Here they come. Let's go. I just find the majority of that conversation entertaining, considering the fact they're being chased. Also, if you ever wanted it, proof guards can be crazy and stupid. Looking. There they are. Women first. Then we might spare those people in Basil. These are the guys who just beat the ever-living crap out of your warden. You really think threatening them is going to work? Oh, look. It's a squirrely thingy. Rat? I don't know what those are. Is this the fugitive? Don't be silly. Go look over there. And if we pan left... Oh, look. There's the fugitives. That was close. The entertaining part to me, at least, that's it for them. We don't have to worry about the guards anymore. So if we head upwards here, you can see this is where we're supposed to go, but you can't get across the river just yet. And so we'll head down. That was just 2 vampire kiwis. We already fought one of them earlier. So then we have to go down here. And we'll find ourselves a little shack. But first, Laotes has to stop hurting himself. Such a trifle wound. Does it still hurt? A little bit. I learned first aid. I thought it would be useful, particularly at times like these. Shauna, learning? That's something new. Mr. So-and-so might come back injured at any moment. That's right, Dark, just shrug. Let's use the shack over there. Yeah, this is the only building in this area. Just a random shack and a random pen with a horse in it. Alright. Go inside the hut. There you go, Dart. Here you go. Thanks. It's much better now. It seems we completely lost those fools from Helena. Not surprising. They're idiots. Dart, tell me about these last 5 years. It's okay. Never mind. We don't have time for this now. Shame. It was a journey for revenge. Journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shauna. That's why I left by myself. The Black Monster? I only know the name. Nobody would ever tell me more about it because they said I was still too young. What is the Black Monster? What are you talking about? I have 2 homes. One is in cells, where I spend time with Shauna. The other is where I spent time with my parents. My first home, which was taken from me by the monster 18 years ago. Neat. Hooray for cutscene. It was when I was 5 years old. Neat was assaulted by the Black Monster. A very accurate description, but a very memorable shape. We were lucky. Only 3 of us could get out from the village. But my father returned to the village. And my mother followed my father to the village to help everybody. But that's where the Black Monster was waiting. Whoops. I was left alone, shivering, and awaited for dawn. The sun revealed a foreign landscape. It was completely transformed neat. And I found this. What I found in the ground was only this. It's a memento. The only thing my father carried around all the time. Dart, it's okay. I understand. Shauna, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. It's okay. I knew you would tell me someday. Don't say anymore. So, you came back from a journey to bring closure to the past. I'm still not there yet. Dart still hasn't found him. You said neat. It doesn't seem to be a village in this country. It was located farther north from here. I guess nobody even remembers its name anymore. Yeah, because it's not even located in the same country. Lavitus, tell me, what's going on in this country? Currently, our kingdom of Basil is at war with the Imperial Sandora. The war has spread all over Ceridio. Why was the truce broken? Because of the dragon. The legendary monster added weight to Sandora and broke the balance of power. Then the Emperor Dole started to be more aggressive. Dragon? No way. Such a thing can be used in war? Do you know something about it? I was swooped down on by a dragon before I entered cells. I was overwhelmed. There was no way to escape from it. I was saved by a passing warrior. That's why I'm still alive. The dragon is advancing faster than I thought. We must do something, or it'll be too late. You mean more casualties? Yeah. It's a war. Anyway, I have to go back to Indel's castle in Bale. There are so many things I have to report to King Albert. You know what, Dot? You guys should come along with me. Minister Noish might know something about the Black Monster. I see. The royalty with a long history. I might be able to find out something new. It's a done deal. Lavitus, don't take chances. You're not completely well. You'll make a good wife one day. Thanks. Let's go. So now if we want to, you can also just sit down here and use this kind of like an inn. A free inn. Which is nice. And we can go ahead and leave into the fight. Who we fight? Who we fight? Ah, new people! This fight stays in. Alright, so let's see here. Shauna, we have the vampire Kiwis, which we've already seen, and a mole. They're very creative with their names here. Let's stick Shauna. Why don't you go ahead and attack the mole, since you're not really going to do any much damage. Then Lavitas and Dart can take out the vampire Kiwis. This is actually, yeah, this will be the first time you guys get to actually see the crush. Not a very complicated one. Alright, Shauna, this should put you into the yellow, if I remember correctly. I'm still in the blue. It has a very, very high physical defense. But he's not gonna last for very long. There we go with that. And 27 gold, 27 XP. We're just all the awesomeness with this. So then we have to head northwards here. And we find a tree that's partially cut. Almost falling. Wait, if we carry this to the river, it can be a bridge, can it? The blade won't last with this. So, you have to go around and take a look at those things. And then obviously your sword would not be a good thing to use. But, you may have noticed, you can come back into this shed. And there's an axe that's shining. It's a pretty well-worn axe. I get it. We knocked down the tree from the cliff using this. So we acquired the axe from the shack. We can go ahead and head back up there. Probably get into a fight here before too much time has passed. Alright, here we go. If we put this tree across the river, it may work as a bridge. It could be worth trying. Chop, chop, chop. And whoops. Shoot. Have to think about another way. Good try, Dark. Good try. That was just a vampire kiwi, nothing really to write home about. So now we can run all the way around here. And in case you guys are wondering, the path that the guards took off to the right, if you actually go up that way and leave, which I don't think the game actually lets you do right now, but if you took that, it would just take you back to the forest that we were in the second episode. So there's nothing really there. But now we can go over here to the river. Because despite the fact that we lost the tree branch, what was that? Oh, look. It's decided it wants to help us out anyway. We can cross this with this. And so now here are the only things we can really pick up in this area. Oh, I can't carry anything? I'm full already? Really? Yeah, man. Okay, hold on. Do I have anything I can get rid of? No. Ooh, I have a night shield I haven't been using? That's just stupid. Spark net. I don't need spark net. This is probably just a healing potion. What is it? Angel's Prayer. I like that. Angel's Prayers are useful. Ooh. The Mantis. So, we have the Mantis and a Vampire Kiwi. Put Shauna on the Mantis. Dark, you go on the Mantis as well.
Burning rush.
Then we'll put Lavitas on the Vampire Kiwi. Uh-oh. Shauna, you're too fast sometimes. Lavitas hasn't even attacked yet. There's that down. And then Dart should be able to finish off the Mantis with his Burning Rush.
Burning rush.
Huzzah. $15 gold, 20 XP. And we can go and now talk to these people. You look like a civilian. What's the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's your knight's fault. Hold on. I'm a knight of Basil. We should be allies. I'm your enemy. We escaped from Sindora. Honey, don't say that or we're gonna be arrested. But these knights destroyed our lives. We couldn't stand living in Kazas and ran away from there. Please excuse us. You don't need to excuse yourself. King Albert always lends a helping hand to sufferers, even those from an enemy country. What? Son, are you hungry? Yes? Then have this. Thank you. If you go through here, you'll find Basil. You can go there if you like. But we don't know anybody. Why don't you go to my house? It's too big for my mother and myself anyways. You are... My name is Levitus. I am a knight of the service of King Albert. Thank you very much. How kind of you, Sir Levitus. Yeah, we're so nice to them. I did figure out why that was there. Anyway, we can just keep moving. Maybe if and that was just a couple of moles. Alright, so now we are outside of the plains. And now we are north of Serdio. Ugh. My tongue is all tied today. So now we can actually head to the cave. The limestone cave. And there's an item here that I highly advise getting. Actually, a few items that I highly advise getting. Cannot carry anymore. Cannot carry anymore. Get used to that. You're probably going to be using... Oops, that's not the one I wanted to use you on. Go ahead and max out the other two. Detonate rock. Yes, that one's useful for a fight that'll come up later. The only fight I ever really use any of the attack items on. And you'll see why when we get to that one. So now here we are inside with two of the most common enemies for this area. We have the Screaming Bat and the Ugly Balloon. Can't make these names up.
Yes. Burning rush.
The Ugly Balloon is a little bit more dangerous. If you get it down and it tries to use its special, it may try to poison you. It seems to be a common theme throughout the game. But it's not really super strong either. Aw, no, come back. I wanted to kill you. Dang it, now I only got the bat. And a healing potion. Alright. Is it? Yeah, this area. Now you could just run along and go the other way, but what you want to do is you actually want to come down here and control where Dart is. And we'll get the other one up there. This should be the one I want. Yes? Yes, it is. The Bastard Sword. So now what you can do is the Bastard Sword is actually Dart's next sword up. And I'm going to give... 18, 12. Yeah, I'm going to give that to Dart. He's got the lowest defense besides Shauna. But Shauna, I'm going to give something else to her. Another item we're going to pick up here. Alright, then we go back up here, and we should just be able to let Dart go and get to it. So you have to control where you go with Dart in order to get to the Bastard Sword, but it's well worth it to get him down to that spot and get that weapon. Stepping stones. Shauna, be careful not to slip. Okay. And across these. And pick this up. Total vanish. If I remember correctly, that's a completely worthless thing. At least to me. Let's see what we can get rid of here. Yeah. So you see, this is what I meant. It's like you have 32 items and 255 armed items. There are a couple of armed items we're inclined to keep around. Body purifiers are always useful. Alright, let's get down here. Whoops! Levitus! Dart, Levitus. Whoa. Yep. This is the second time you've saved my life. I was just around. Even though that was the case, I was lucky you were around, Dot. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Yep, that's right. Excuse me, you guys. Don't leave me like that. She's feeling jealous. And we're gonna get into another fight here in a second. Ooh. I think those are orcs. Yep, orc. Let's take him down, Shunny. Ow. Let's go ahead and keep on the orc.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, they do have
Burning rush.
Yep, they hurt more. And stick you with the harpoon.
Harpoon.
It'd be nice to really stick them with the harpoon. That would make things much more entertaining. Why does everybody hate Shauna? Really, guys?
Yes.
And you're dead.
Burning rush.
Two down. And then ugly balloon to go. Let's see here. Harpoon.
Harpoon.
Well, not dead yet. Impressive. Acid gas. Please don't work, please don't work, please don't work. Dang it, Shauna's poisoned. So poison in this game, it does 10% of your max health. Just like your defending can restore 10% of your max health. So if you have no way of actually getting rid of the poison in a fight, probably the best option when you start getting low on health is just to go to defend. You won't lose anything from the poison then. 21 gold, 30 experience. But this time we actually do have something. So what we can do here is go into our items and use body purifiers. And this is one of the reasons why I got a couple of them before we got into this fight. You come over here and you have these. These are rock fireflies. Oh, you know a lot. Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to a battlefield were helpful. Excuse me. Don't just chat amongst yourselves and leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh. Oh boy. The light from Rock Firefly has a healing power. Well, Shanna learned at least one thing. Well, well, I know something you don't know too, Dart. What is it? I'm not telling. Well, you have been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural not to know each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Basil, she welcomes me with the same smile. What? Did I say something wrong? Let's get going. Your mother is waiting in Basil, right? Yeah. You can use the rock fireflies to heal yourself back up. What do I get? What do I get? Another angel's prayer. Cannot carry, cannot carry. Might just have to leave that one until a little bit later. I don't like getting rid of healing potions. I will never get rid of angel prayers. Yeah, I'll just leave that. I'm gonna probably be spending a little bit of time in here off screen trying to work on Harpoon. Ooh. The last enemy for this area. The slime has a very, I'd say, annoying ability, if I remember correctly. So every once in a while, when he throws his slime, it actually... I don't actually remember what the name of it is. Basically, I can't attack, is what it comes down to. You can do anything else, but you can't attack, and I don't think body purifying gets rid of it, but I could be wrong with that. You might need a mind purifier to get rid of that, and we don't have access to it yet. Haha, you missed me.
Burning rush.
And you're down. What I get? Not much. And we go through here. And we can come up here. And I'm trying to remember where the save point's at. Actually, I think it's the other way. Which means I'm going to get into another fight. Okay, that was just a couple of bats and an orc. Items everywhere. There she is. Alright, so now we can go ahead and save. Hey, get back down there. And voila. Not much of a change, but we've gotten quite a bit farther. So I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here, guys. In the next episode, we'll be going through this cave, picking up a couple of items, one that is very useful for the boss fight that's going to come up, and then we'll be taking on the boss. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care.